Hi there, it's Dr. Terry Mack to give you a quick tip on relationship dynamics. A lot of people come into my office for couples therapy pointing the finger at their partner, um, feeling like if their partner would just change, the relationship would be fine. The problem with that is that the relationship dynamics that we've developed in our relationships had developed over time and by participation of both people. So what does that mean? It means if you want things to change, you need to figure out what your role in the dynamic is. And yes, you do have a role. For example, if you feel like your partner never wants to hear what you have to say, think about how you respond after you bring something up and your partner either acts uninterested or says, I don't want to talk about that right now. Do you stay silent and seethe and get angry about it and complain to your friends? Or do you communicate with your partner and say, listen, when you say that, it makes me feel like you're not interested in hearing what I have to say, or you don't care about my feelings. If you don't show up and change your part in the dynamic is never going to change because we have no control over what our partner does. Now, here's the key. When we decide to change our part in a dynamic, we are going to be met with resistance. Usually because if we are deciding to change a dynamic, it's because the dynamic is not working for us. However, the dynamic might be working for our partner, so they're not going to have any investment in you changing or the dynamic changing. So if you decide, listen, I'm changing my part in the dynamic. Anytime my partner isn't interested in what I have to say, I'm going to stand my ground. I'm going to communicate. I'm going to show up. I'm not just going to go sulk in my bedroom and complain about him or her to my friends. So if you decide to do that, you're going to be met with resistance. Your partner is not going to be used to you acting differently and will probably try everything they can, either consciously or unconsciously, to get you to go back and revert to your old ways so that they can get on with their day and the old dynamic will play out. But here's the key. If you continue to stay strong and do the new behavior, eventually your partner will have no choice but to change, and the dynamic will change as well. So if there is a dynamic in your relationship right now that is driving you crazy or making you angry or making you sad, I want you to think about what your role is. And then I want you to think about how you can change your response in that dynamic. And then stick to it. And I'm talking a week or two. Just stick to the new response, and I promise you over time things will change. Good luck, and let me know if you have any questions. Check out my blog at thepathofjoy.com or my website at drterrymack.com. I'll be happy to answer any questions or help you out in any way I can. Cheers!